What is going on, everybody? It's Brady here, back again with another, we'll call it an episode of my Crabada Journey. Going to go over a few things today. Been a few updates, specifically the big one being Crabada released, I guess, part one of two parts of an update for battle mode, battle mode. Without further ado, let's get into a few things. I just wanted to show you guys this first. These are Crabada statistics. You can get this on dapradar.com. You can actually get it with any app, basically, and you can get the statistics. I've just been watching the 24-hour and the 7-day. I've actually been keeping track of it on my Twitter, and I'll link my Twitter in case anybody is interested in looking at it. But 4.76 thousand users over the last 24 hours, unique users. And then over the last 7 days, yeah, you can see it's even higher. But the one you look for is you want this number to be green, see it increasing. And then 30 days, even higher. And you just look at all time this graph, it's been really steady. Nothing like shooting up crazy. It's just been very steady. People are finding the game. It's doing very well, very healthy. So I just wanted to show you guys that quick in case nobody's ever seen that, to get an idea of how the game is doing. So a few things I wanted to get into. First, I want to get into battle game before I get into how I've been doing. Crabada released this first look, part 1 of 2, into the game. So I just wanted to go give a quick overview of it. I'll breeze through it quick so you guys don't have to, so it'll be faster than reading. So basically there's going to be 6 different body parts. There's going to be the head, horn, pincers, shell, body, face, and eyes. So first the head, or your horn, whatever, helmet, that'll be basically how much health points you have. Your pincers will determine your attack and also a skill with that. Shell will be armor, totally makes sense. Body, speed, also makes sense. Face, criticals, wouldn't have guessed that, but hey, you gotta figure out a way to get criticals in there. So your face will determine your criticals, and your eyes, not quite sure what no base stats means, but it'll have some sort of effect on your normal attack. So there will be that. Very quick overview. So when you're buying crabs now, you're gonna have to definitely pay attention to all that. So not just like statistics, but actually all the certain things it is. So skills. Basically, you will be getting, obviously everything we said, the recovery, stuff like that. You'll get also decreased attacks. So everything will be tied to a certain thing for sure. So you'll need to be paying very close attention to the crabs you're buying and what the crab is built of. So factions, obviously factions, when you're mining and looting, you are, depending on your build, you are stronger or weaker versus certain crabs, and that will also be a part of the battle mode. If you're attacking, if a Lux is attacking an ore, the Lux will have an advantage. There'll be levels. Levels can be upgraded with shells from the upcoming adventure mode. I haven't heard anything more on the adventure mode, just that it's upcoming, so there will be more there. TUS will be used to upgrade at specific levels. They show like levels 10, 20, 30. So that'll just be another utility for TUS. The higher level you are, the better stats you have. Makes sense. And the level is capped at 99. So that is levels. I think that'll be very cool. The thing that also will be cool is there'll be a hunger bar for HP. So it doesn't reset after every battle. You have to technically feed your crab to get it to full health in order to keep battling. I guess these food or material, as they're going to call it, will be dropped in special mining zones, and then otherwise it automatically get refilled to the maximum level when you level up. So basically food, material, leveling up, that's the only way you can get your crab back to full health in order to battle. Disciples, which should be pretty big. It's basically, it will allow you to essentially rent your crabs, your team out for someone else to use, and it'll be cheaper for them to get into a game. These are pretty minor details so far, but there will definitely be more on that, and I think that will actually attract a lot more users. But it will. You can only use it for battle mode. You can't use it for mining and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that's super bullish, and I think there's a lot of good info in there. And for this only being part one, I think that just shows you how big battle mode is going to be. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of that. So hopefully you guys found that useful. So back to my performance. Hallelujah, I have 2 crab teams. I just bought my 6th crab yesterday, so now I'm running 2 teams. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been full mode yet, but I'm gonna get into it definitely this week and see how I can maximize my 2 teams. I have been looting. I've been throwing in some mines when I'm like about to sleep, but I have been looting. So far today, I'm 6-3 in loots. If I can keep grinding, this might be my most profitable TUS day. We'll see. If not, this week I plan on having my biggest TUS day. But we've seen some pretty good movements in TUS and CRA for price movement wise. So yeah, the tavern is actually getting pretty expensive, which is good because that's a way for someone to make TUS really fast. So yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I mean, I definitely can't complain about this type of stuff. So yeah, but I'm just super excited. I have 2 full teams. I would like to get to 3 full teams, and then I think from there I will determine if I want to just stick with 3 and take in my profit, or if I really just want to expand the heck out of this game and grow. There's a guy in Crabada Discord. His name's Juppy. He has like 50 crabs, and I think he's making almost $5,000 a day with TUS at like its current price, which that's just like the most. I mean, obviously he's working hard. You got to loot and you got to be active, but I mean that is just insane profit every day. But obviously that would take me quite a while. But once you get going, you get the ball rolling. 2 teams can turn into 3 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams very fast once you get that ball rolling. So I've yet to decide on that, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to think about it. But I for sure want to get to 3 teams. But so next week, now that I have 2 teams, I think it will be very interesting to see this bar graph if I can get above 3,000 a day. I think my goal is to get at least 3,000 net TUS per day. CRA, I think if I can get to 3,000, that should be around 30. So 3,030 is my goal for the rest of the week. Yeah, we'll check back in next week and we'll see how I'm doing. But again, guys, I think we're still early in Crabada. I think if you want to get in, now is definitely the time. Buy a crab, buy a full team, buy 1, get it in the tavern, start accumulating. I'm super bullish on this game, and the last thing I wanted to mention is that they did release a date for the battle game sometime between April 18th and the 22nd. So we got about another month where Crabada will only be an idle game, and then in a month it'll be an idle game and battle game. So there'll be so many different ways you can play this game with your crabs. Another reason to be bullish on it. So I'm going to catch you guys next week, and SNIB SNIB.